afternoon, good evening, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Good Morning Black People with Morgan Rees, and I am your host, Morgan Rees. I got amazing guys. Listen, girls and guys, I have an amazing guest today, tonight, this morning, whatever time you're watching this. Comedian Maria Sanchez, all the way live. She's coming in, she's talking to us, she's gonna make us laugh. She may make you cry, she may make you feel a little bit, but it's gonna be always an honesty and we're going to be inspiring and motivating each other. So we're going to be bringing right back to Maria Sanchez after these messages. Hello, Maria.
Hello.
Hello, everyone, again. Welcome to my show, Good Morning Black People with Morgan Rees. I am your phenomenal host, Morgan Rees, and I have the amazing guest, comedian Maria Sanchez, coming to the stage. What's going on, young lady?
How are you? I'm blessed, man. I'm pretty good today, man. Today my mom's heavenly birthday. So, taking it a little easy.
Rest in peace to mom.
Yeah.
I definitely understand that. My dad's to be on 4th of July, so I know exactly where you at right now, girlfriend. Keep you
Yeah.
in my prayers. Definitely keep you in my prayers. I know it's hard to smile through the tears and through the memories, but sometimes you have to do that. She knows what she's doing.
Yeah, sometimes the gift makes room for you.
You're right about that. You're right about that. So Maria, tell us about you. Tell us where you from, and how
Um
did you come into this comedy thing?
I'm a comedian from Baltimore. I've been doing comedy for about 14 years. I hail out of Baltimore, but I'm everywhere. I love to do open mics, no matter how much talent or many years I got in the game. I love to do open mics, so I'm everywhere. I've been doing comedy for, like I said, 14 years. I started doing comedy in 2009, and it was straight a direct order from divine intervention of the press battle. And I was just like, what I'm going to do? And God was like, be a comedian. All your life people told you that. And I was just like, what I'm going to talk about? And he's like, all the stuff I delivered you from.
God's grace. He knows how to get what he wants out of us. I promise you he does. One
Yeah.
way or the other.
Yeah, man. Actually, like the area, because I had went and got me something to eat and I didn't want to be late for the podcast. But this is the exact little area that I was in when I started comedy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. How does you coming from Baltimore compare to people like Just Hilarious?
Well, I think just hilarious. Actually we talked the other day, and she knows how proud I am of her. She's a comedian now. Before I would consider her as like an Instagram celebrity, but as she got more shows and stuff, then you have a love for the art of comedy. So then you learn how to bring she learned how to bring what she does on Instagram to the stage. And that's a hard connection. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So I'm proud of Instagram comedians because they the first people that paid me.
Okay. So you're
Instagram
giving the
comedians,
props. You're giving them their
yeah,
props.
yeah. Instagram comedians like, how much you want? They
Wow.
know,
Wow.
they respect, the
Mm.
art of comedy, and they know
Mm.
how hard it is just to to perform. See, most of the time when they perform, it's people that follow them.
Right.
When I perform, it's people like Who was that girl? Who was that crazy girl, Maria Sanchez? It's like that.
Got
And
it.
then they'll be like, oh, I want to see her again. But
Mhm.
for the most part, I don't do a lot of throwing my own shows. But I developed my following. Well, I have a following on IG. And every morning on IG, I do, it's a free show that I do. It's called a Ratchet Roundtable.
I
And
saw
we,
that.
oh, yeah. And we just talk, but in all actuality, it's kind of like a comedic workout
Mhm.
because a lot of the stuff that we talk about on the Ratchet Roundtable, I go and put it in the art form of comedy.
Mhm. Wow. Wow.
Hmm.
So you're on the level of Bernie Mac.
I
Rest in peace.
wish. I wish.
To me, you're the female version, kind of like how Bernie Mac would just throw some stuff out there, just say some stuff, and you're like, okay, that thing was funny though, but he just said it out loud. He just said it
Right.
out loud.
And the worst thing about it, I be so serious.
I know, I know. I feel your energy. I was like, okay, yeah, she's serious. Like, no,
Right.
she tell the truth. For somebody else, it's a joke, and you like kiki, hee hee, and all that. But you're like, no, this is like real life right now. This is
Right.
like life. Why? So, and believe it or not, Bernie Mac kind of did that. Even when he came out with his own show before he
Right.
passed away, he was talking about
Hmm.
the bad kids, nieces, nephews.
Right.
He then made
Yeah.
his own sitcom out of
Right. But see, you
it.
got you got to start making money to start talking about your family.
Well, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Unfortunately,
Hmm.
the truth is what it is.
Well, the
Tell
type of family I got, if I start talking about my family gonna have to be well taken care of.
from your lips to God's ears. Never know that
Exactly.
day may come, and you be like, I said that on Morgan Show, and look where I'm at now. And now I'm on a whole nother level.
Uh-huh.
Do you ever see yourself going to a level where you maybe want to do a sitcom? Because I watch your skits on Instagram or IG, and I know you always doing the open mic thing. But do you ever see yourself, maybe doing a comedy sitcom or being on a show?
Yes. Like right now, I'm talking with a promoter producer who's interested in having me as a character in a cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
And then Feisty just started in a movie. Eddie Parker,
Mm-hmm.
aka Feisty, just
Mm-hmm.
started a movie. And when I went to his movie premiere, I met some of the writers and some of the directors. So that'll be my next step as far as being on the screen, writing, sitcom, maybe even a movie. Like I want to go in the direction of like Eddie Murphy. Could I show y'all some Baltimore?
Oh yeah, do that, do that. I ain't been to B more than a minute. I ain't been there through there since like last weekend. Oh yeah. Oh, they got the bikers. I see him. I see him. Okay, they ready for that season to change. How's the weather there?
Park Heights. I knew we weren't going to be able to hear each other if I didn't show them.
How's the weather there?
Oh, it's nice. It's 66 degrees.
Yeah, that's about what it is here where I'm at as well. So yeah, yeah. I know we're gonna have a hot summer. So whew. So you know what? I'm thinking this. Sounds like you got the thought process. I'm going old school. I'm old school all day. This year, Lord's willing, I'll be 50. So I'm an old school chick.
Whoa.
God's grace. Yes.
I'm 40. I'm 45.
Yes, yes. So 9/7 is my birthday. I'll be the big 50, Lord's willing. So
Okay.
I'm old school. So you remind me of when your thought process as far as where you're going to with your career, your passion, your gift. Like Robin Williams started out. Remember, he started out with a cartoon, and then he ended up created Baby Kids, and then he went from there.
Right.
He was in a part of
Robin Harris.
yeah, I mean Robin Harris, and he
Yeah.
was a part of house parties. Oh, I love all three house parties. I think my
Right.
last two my first two was good, better than the third one, and the fourth one
Hmm.
was okay. But so it sounds like you on that path. You're thinking like that to build your platform,
Right.
to build your career.
Exactly.
You got
And
it.
have a real special, not how everybody having a special every day now. But
Yeah.
have a real special, where when I have my special, I can go across the country and tour my special. Not
It's a good
just
atmosphere. I have a
right.
slogan this year. 2023 is all about me.
Mm,
2023 is all about you. Whatever you were
amen.
thinking, you were drinking, dreaming, wondering, putting into your thought process, you know, thinking about all the time, not last year, years before. This is your year.
Right. And I will say that each year is better than the year before. And I'm thinking like this is my best year, but the next year and the next year and the next year, you know,
Because he does that for you.
yes,
You know,
God,
if
yeah,
he told you to do it, he's gonna take you to the next level, to the next level. And we already know
exactly.
it ain't gonna be easy. We already know it ain't gonna be
Yeah.
easy. It's gonna be some rocky
Mm-hmm.
roads, some bridges that we're gonna have to go over, some
Right.
stairs we're gonna have to climb that we don't wanna climb, but at the end it's gonna be worth it because it's gonna be for
But
his glory.
see, when you been broken enough, you learn to trust them.
Mm. Girl, you sound like you're talking to me now.
Yeah, you just learn to trust them,
Yeah, yeah, true that, true that.
and
Man.
and
Well,
that 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 was one of the things that my mom taught me. She was like, "Baby, know Jesus for yourself."
mm,
And in that process, it was learning to trust. Because as a single black woman, you got to trust God.
can't
Cause
trust
them,
nobody else.
cause them bills get to piling, them men get to being.
Men,
You
not
got
all
to
of them
say,
are good.
yeah, you got to throw God them promises. Lord, you said you never leave me, forsake me.
Yeah.
My father is riches and houses and land. I don't need this man. Unless he
Well,
trying to
I have a
marry
scripture.
me.
I've had a scripture that's been carrying me. Proverbs 3:5. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. And on my journey, I've had to go back to that scripture
Mm-hmm.
time and time and time again. Because they say
Mm-hmm.
stand on his promise. And you're like, well, God, how can I stand on his promise? And this is happening. How can I stand on the promise? And that's going on. And he's like,
Yes.
you gotta trust me. You gotta trust me. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm trusting you, but you see, you looking at everything, you know. But
Yep.
that's what he sees. Let me see if you really gonna trust me.
Yeah. Because it's a lot of the times when our circumstances sometimes dictate how we move. But sometimes what we see is not what's real, what we call to existence. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's the things that's eternal that's real. We don't all this circumstances and life happening. We blame God, and no, God is good. If you say
all,
God is good, then He good all the time,
all the time. All the
and no
time.
matter what's going on.
No matter. No matter.
Cause
So
yeah.
I want you to think about this. When you're on that stage or on that platform, who is the first person besides God that comes to your mind that says, you know what, I got this, I can do this. I'm just gonna blow them out the water, and I don't even care what happens. What's the fallback? Whether they like it, or they don't. Who's that person, whether they're here or they're not, that says, you know what, you got this, girl, you can do this, and keep
My
pushing you.
internally, it's got to be me having that conversation with God. So, but when I get into a room, I know that someone's sad there. I know that someone's going through something there. I know that somebody needs to laugh. So no matter what I'm going through, it's like I'm just this vessel that's pouring out. And it just happens to be funny. But comedy is a ministry of healing. And I don't take it lightly. Because at the lowest times of comedy, people have came to me and said, You made me laugh. I ain't laughed that hard since this person died, or I haven't been out since this happened. You know what I'm saying? And I hadn't had my best shows that day.
Wow. Wow.
And that's what I learned. Like, you may not get 125 people, but if you get that one person that loves you and will follow you and support you, then that's better than having 125 people that just enjoyed the show.
Wow. That's guys, y'all hope y'all listening to Maria. I promise y'all, I hope y'all listen to Maria. So I'm gonna need you to give me one little skit. Just give me one little something. Because we need to laugh. You need to laugh too. So I know what you're gonna say or do, as long as it's clean. I know you was thinking that brain was moving like, all right, girl. Now what I'm gonna say, but it gotta be a little clean, gotta be clean.
All right. All right. My mother was like a Jesus bully. Right. She had God and all of that. But if you needed anything from her, she gonna make you work like a Hebrew slave. So we have a family church, right? So my mother, she was on her stuff, and this is when I was drinking, right? And so I was like, Ma, I want to come home. You know, I've been in the streets. So she like, all right, come on home. So she let me rest. And that morning she called me. She like, bring me 2 tuna fish sandwiches to the church. I said, what? She said, I let you rest all night long. You bringing all them spirits in my house. Bring me 2 tuna fish sandwiches to the church. I'm like, how I'm supposed to get them there? She like, walk them. So she wanted me to walk her 2 tuna fish sandwiches. It was so hot outside. But, you know, a temptation. As soon as I came outside, I seen my friends. I had the 2 tuna fish sandwiches. I seen my friends. We go off, drinking, partying. I come back around the corner. My mom is walking down the street. She looked like James Brown. Don't you know how sweaty James Brown?
She laughing from heaven right now, girlfriend.
So she see me. She like, why you ain't never walked? I said, and I'm drunk by that time, so I'm handing her the tuna fish sandwiches. She like, give me my key. So that means I'm put out.
Oh.
So the next morning, I had some case money coming. So the next morning, something like, call your case and see what's going on. Because every time she treats you bad, God bless you.
That was a joke on you and her.
Right. So I called. After she put, don't you give me my key. Don't you come back around. You want to get drunk. I'm not. So I called a lawyer. They like, we got a check for you. So I called my mother. I said, hello, hey, Ma. She said, don't you call me. You not coming back in here. I said, Ma, the lawyer had called me about my check. She said, oh, baby, come on. I said, no. I said, I just wanted to show you no weapon formed against me.
I like that.
Yep, girl.
Oh, Maria, my daddy even laughing. I was like, right now. He's like, oh, boy, she got you on that one, boo-boo.
Yeah. But the whole time,
wow,
we had a battle. You know, my mother was old school as far as her traditional religious ways of if anything bad happened to you, it's a result of sin. So we battled through that until we both realized it's grace.
Nothing but.
Nothing but grace.
Nothing. Nothing
Not your
but.
works, not your
Mm.
faith. Your faith pleases God, but
That grace
that grace
and
gets
that
you in the
favor.
door.
Mm.
And I,
If
and
you,
then and
if
this,
you knew that calling that you had on your life, that's why he ended up making you a comedian.
no, it's my whole family on my mom's side is hilarious.
Wow.
Yeah, so all my life, I've been around comedians.
Okay. So if anyone wants to find you, how can they catch up with you? Where can they
Y'all
see you
can
at
every
performing?
morning, every morning I am on live. IG LOL Maria Sanchez, and we do what you call the Ratchet Round Table. And I say it's from 8ish to 12ish, but we on there every day.
Wow.
And it's a group of comedians, and we've grown a family as far as faithful followers. And then I'm with a group called She More Funny, which consists of me, Ray Diva, and Woo Woo the comedian. We represent the ladies in comedy because this is a male dominated field. You may go around and it'll be hundreds of all male shows,
Wow.
and the audience is 75 to 80% all female.
Right.
So I love crashing all male shows.
I believe
I
you
love it
do.
because soon as that feminine energy hit and that back and forth, I'm selling a lot of merch that night.
I know you are. You're like, now you're going to know my name when I leave up out of this building.
Right.
Wow.
But I do notice black women, we support, and I hate to say this, we support everybody but black women.
You're right. You're
We
right.
support everybody but black women.
You're right about that. We're going to change that dynamic.
Yeah.
If it
We
starts
we
with
we yeah. We support some ratchet.
that part. Well,
That's where I come in.
and you go all the way live.
God knows my heart.
He does. He knows his child. He
Right.
knew who you were before you came into this world. Well, if you have anything that you want to share, I think I lost you. If you have anything you want to share with the world, anything positive, uplifting, motivating, or inspiring that you want to share with the world.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
Oh man, I didn't even hear. I'm sorry, I didn't even hear you. That was that woo woo calling me. You know I'm on streaming. You know I'm on live.
If you have anything that you want to share with the world, something motivating, inspiring, something that's going to uplift someone who may hear this, that you want to share that's from your heart to theirs.
Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. And
Nothing.
that's real.
That's it. Wow.
Man, try for yourself and
Wow.
you'll see.
Wow. 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 I'm speechless. And I can't follow behind that. Nothing else to say. Guys,
That's it.
check out my girl, comedian Maria Sanchez. Keeping
Thank
it
y'all.
real with her faith, with her craft, with her gift, with her passion. She making you funny, making you laugh at her funny jokes, making you, you know, she's digging deep down into it. Because comedy is just like music, it's food for the soul. So she's feeding you on the laughing side of life. Even if you want to cry, you're going to hear some things and she's going to make you laugh. Follow my girl, Maria Sanchez. She's on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah.
Follow her.
TikTok. Yeah, TikTok. Google
TikTok.
me.
Google her. You see it pop up. LOL Maria Sanchez.
Yeah.
Guys, please follow her. She's amazing. She has an awesome soul, a great spirit, and she's here to make you laugh and make you think about some things that you laugh. Actually laugh about it, and it'd be like so funny. She's gonna make you think.
Right.
And that's a positive and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So guys, I really appreciate you, Maria, for coming on my show. Thank everyone.
Oh, thank you.
And I would love to have you coming back. I promise you, I'd love to have you coming back when you got that show. When you got that show or that cartoon.
How can I watch this again?
It's on YouTube. So once it streams, it go to YouTube. It goes to all other platforms: Spotify, Instagram, iHeart, everything.
All right, that's what's
Just
up.
follow me on my Good Morning Black People with Morgan Rees, and you'll see pretty me. Well, thank you guys again for watching my show. It was an amazing. I told you I had an amazing surprise for y'all. An awesome guest, comedian extraordinaire, Maria Sanchez. Make you laugh, but she can also make you think while you're laughing inside and out. Have a good rest of you guys' day. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Please be blessed. Stay safe, Maria. I can't wait to see you again live on our show.
Everyone be blessed. Awesome time.
And stay out of trouble.
Awesome time. Good
vibes. Awesome time. Well, be blessed, everyone. Thank you again for joining my show. I can't wait for the next guest. This is Good Morning Black People, Morgan Rees. I'm your host, Morgan Rees. Have a good rest of your day. Thankful, thoughtful Thursday. Be blessed. I'm Morgan Rees, inviting you to tune in weekly for some empowering, enlightening, and embracing conversations to kickstart your day on Good Morning Black People.